en route to Pine Valley, and I need a favor.
Sure, what is it?
Well, one of our companies has got an in-house magazine, and the editor wants a photograph of you and me holding up Tempo magazine with my picture on the cover.
Well, that should be easy enough.
Oh, good. Well, look, I'll be there within the hour, and I'm looking forward to seeing the magazine. In fact, if it's on the newsstand, I'll pick one up at the airport and come right to your office.
Great, I'll see you then.
Oh, Brooke, one more thing. Don't make any plans for lunch.
Lunch? Lunch will be fine, Travis. I'll see you.
I'll see you soon.
What could I do? It's business.
You could have said thanks, but I've already made other plans, and we'll do it another time.
Well, actually, Jeff, I didn't say that I was going to go with you.
Well, that makes me feel great.
I'm sorry. I thought you'd understand. I mean, how many times have we been out and your beeper's gone off? I've never done a number on you because you had to go back to the hospital.
Well, you're not seriously comparing saving lives to editing a magazine, are you?
Meaning what? That your job is more important?
Well, you tell me. I mean, do you know a life that's been saved by a magazine article?
I think you better leave. I've got to get to work.
Have a nice lunch.
Good morning, Daddy.
Good morning.
What time did you get in last night?
Oh, late.
Yes, I know. I tried to wait up for you, but I was too exhausted. Where were you, anyway?
I just had some business to take care of. Aren't you late for work?
Oh, well, yes, but I mean, what does it matter? What's Brooke going to do, fire me? After all, I'm the boss's daughter.
Well, if you're that cavalier about it, she just might. And I'm not going to bail you out if she does.
Oh. Well, in that case, I think I'll have my tea at the office. Are you coming in later this morning, Daddy?
I know I have some things to do here.
Oh, but this is Brooke's first issue of Tempo. I mean, don't you want to be there to congratulate her?
But I'll see her soon enough.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good morning, Sky.
Hi.
How you doing, boss?
Feeling fine, thanks.
Yeah? Well, you're about to feel even better. Here it is, hot off the presses.
Why, good. Good.
Hand me that. Thank you.
I see you wearing the earrings that Palmer gave you.
Yes, they're nice, aren't they?
They look great on you.
Oh, well, thank you. I was very touched that you wanted me to have them.
I suppose you've gotten a lot of gifts over the years, huh? From patients.
Mm-hmm. I don't think any as special as these, though. Would you get it for a second?
Is that how you met Alex, being a nurse?
No, I met Alex while I was dating Jeremy. I thought you knew that.
Is Ellen your first female patient?
No, not at all, as a matter of fact. Why would you ask that?
No reason. It's just I think you get on very well with men, especially elder men.
What are you driving at, Ross?
Nothing.
But you think there might be a romance between your father and me?
Is there?
I'm his nurse. We're friends. I think he is a very special man. I enjoy his company. I think he enjoys mine.
Obviously.
He has a wonderful sense of humor.
Palmer?
Yes, Palmer. I know he can be caustic at times, but I think it's very witty. We share certain interests. Backgammon, chess. It's a very warm relationship.
You know something? I think it's, well, it seems like more than just the average patient-nurse relationship, don't you think?
Maybe. But it is a friendship, not a romance.
Naturally, I'm going to tell Natalie.
Oh, when?
When you mind your own business.
Palmer, it is just not wise for you to overextend yourself, especially on your own. What if something happened and no one was here?
Nothing is going to happen.
You did have one major setback, if you remember, when you tried to walk on your own at Nina's wedding, and that one landed you in the hospital. Natalie has got to know what you're doing.
I will tell Natalie when I'm good and ready. Oh, all right, if you must know, I want it to be a surprise for Natalie, all right? So, you just keep your mouth shut.
You have no intention of telling Natalie about your progress, do you? And I think I know why.
Oh, yes, why? Why is that?
You're afraid. You're afraid that if Natalie knows you can walk, she'll leave.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Palmer, I'm just beginning to see the whole picture now. You've developed really strong feelings for Natalie. I've seen that, and now you're afraid you'll lose her.
Well, suddenly I realize where your daughter gets that outrageous imagination.
All right, deny it. I think I've hit the nail on the head.
Has something hit you on the head? Yes. Yes, certainly. I'm very fond of Natalie as a nurse and a friend. There's certainly nothing romantic going on between us. All right, it's a close relationship. I enjoy her company. She laughs at my jokes.
What jokes? I never heard you tell a joke in your life.
I don't waste them on people with no sense of humor.
No sense of humor? I've worked for you for 20 years, haven't I?
Hardy, har, har, har.
Brooke, yeah, do you have a minute? A minute is what I've got.
Guess what? I've got great news. Aunt Phoebe and Daddy are getting remarried.
Did he ask her?
Yes, finally! Yay. I can't believe it. I mean, Daddy's been so stubborn lately, and well, Aunt Phoebe hasn't exactly been patient, so...
Tell me about it.
So he proposed to her this morning, and she accepted.
Have they set a date? If I know Aunt Phoebe, she probably is going to have Reverend Finney over to the house by noon, right?
Oh, no. Get this. She wants a quote, big romantic church wedding, unquote, and she wants you and me to be in it.
Are you serious?
Yes, quite serious.
Well, far be it from me to do anything to disappoint her. Oh, I think it's wonderful they're getting married, really. I mean, they love each other. They always have.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to know that marriage can work for some people.
Don't give up. I haven't yet.
I'm about to.
No.
What made you think you could get away with this?
With what?
When you interviewed me, I told you this information was strictly off the record. You gave me your word you wouldn't use it.
I didn't write this.
Is your skin changing?
Well, you're healing very nicely, Ellen. Yeah, those stitches should be out in about a week, and then I think you're going to feel a lot more comfortable.
Well, listen, I feel a lot better now.
Oh, good. Natalie, Mr. Chandler can come back in if he wants.
Very good.
I'm still a little sore,
I'll bet you are.
So, what's the verdict?
She's doing great. In fact, I don't see any reason why she shouldn't be able to come home tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow. That's terrific. Are you sure there's not going to be any danger?
Well, I don't want you to feel like we're rushing you out of here, but now that Natalie's taken care of you, I don't see why you shouldn't be able to recuperate in the comfort of your own home. Now, mind you, Ellen, you're welcome to stay here if you want.
Oh, no, are you kidding? Listen, the hospital's been wonderful, but no, I prefer to be home.
Good. Now, if there's any problem, you can give me a call. But I don't expect any, so don't you.
Oh.
You're in very capable hands.
Well, I think so, too. Thanks.
All right, I'll check on you later.
Okay, Jeff, is it all right for me to call Mark and find out how he's doing?
I don't think that's a very good idea. Now, trust me on this, okay?
Oh, I do. I was just concerned
Jeff,
about
thank you very much. I really appreciate everything you've done.
Well, I wish all my patients were like her. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, thanks.
You've really been terrific throughout all of this.
Oh, honey, this is because I've had a lot of love and support. Oh, I almost forgot. The antique show is tonight at the Armory. I wanted to remind you about that.
Tonight?
Yeah, I remember I bought those tickets months ago, and obviously I'm not going to be able to make it.
Oh, listen, I don't remember about that. It was over a year ago. We can go next year.
Well, honey, no, look, just because I can't go doesn't mean that you shouldn't go.
Oh, come on. I don't want to go alone.
What about Natalie? Natalie, maybe you'd like to go with Ross?
Oh, Ellen, thank you, but I don't think so.
You know, you don't have to worry about me. I'll be just fine.
Sweetheart, don't put her on the spot like that.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, Natalie. I really didn't. It's just I know how much you like antiques, and why should the tickets go to waste?
Well, what do you say? Would you like to join me?
You'd be doing me a great favor, you know.
Well, since you put it that way, I'd love to.
Good. Then it's all set. And as for you, you take it easy.
I will, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you for the roses. They're beautiful.
I'm glad you like them. And I'll see you tonight at the house.
Right, I look forward to it.
Good. So long.
Bye.
Would you tell me something?
What?
Why do I keep trying this hot chocolate? Huh? I mean, it never improves.
You're right, it is pretty bad.
Yeah, I think they make it with hot water and powdered cardboard, maybe.
Oh, good recipe.
Oh, yeah. So your mom's doing better, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's good.
And you want to know some more good news?
What?
Mark Dalton is finally out of her life. At least temporarily.
Yeah, I heard he went into the rehab center, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be rough.
Don't feel sorry for him, Charlie. Anybody who's stupid enough to take drugs.
Julie, come on. Look, a lot of people get hooked on that stuff, you know. I mean, it's really a big problem.
Well, I know, and I'm glad he's getting help. But you can't expect me to feel sorry for him after all he put my mom through.
Hey, how are you?
Can I sit with you guys?
Yeah, here, pull up a chair.
Thanks.
I thought you had English this class.
Well, yeah, I did, but there's no heat in the room, so Mr. Phillips said to go to the library or here.
Oh.
So, I'm here. Oh, have you talked to your grandmother since this morning?
No. Why?
Well, she said something at breakfast about wanting to see you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did she say why?
Well, don't tell her I said anything, but I think it's about her wedding.
She's getting married again?
Yeah. Professor Wallingford asked her this morning.
I can't believe that. That's great.
Yeah. Oh, but when you see her, just act surprised, because I think she wants to surprise you, okay?
Oh, okay. All right, don't worry. I'll pretend like I don't know anything.
Okay.
All right, Julie, look, I've got a little time before my next class. Do you mind if I go over right now?
No, I could use the time to study.
All right. I'll see you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, Mrs. Valentine, and how are you this beautiful morning?
Oh, I'm fine and dandy. And I don't have to ask how you are, Professor, because a little bird told me that congratulations are in order.
Ah, Phoebe has spilled the beans, has she?
Indeed, she has. And I couldn't be happier, because it hasn't been the same around here since you left.
Oh, I've missed you, too.
And just between us, it's not quite as much fun cooking for the ladies, because they either have no appetite or they're trying some new diet.
Well, you don't have any problem with me, because there's no one appreciates your cooking better than I do.
Well, thank you, Professor. And I expect that Mrs. Wallingford's appetite will improve now that you've come home to stay.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait for the wedding.
Well, this won't be a grand one, but I'm certainly looking forward to it.
Well, I think St. Luke's is grand enough.
St. Luke's? What are you talking about?
Well, Mrs. Wallingford said that the two of you had decided that you'd do it upright this time. A big church wedding with all the trimmings.
Phoebe? What's this about a church wedding?
Hmm?
Sarah says we're going to be married in St. Luke's Cathedral.
Yes. Isn't it wonderful? Hillary's already agreed to be in the wedding, and I'm hoping that Brooke will, too. And Laura can be our flower girl.
Now,
You don't think that she's too young, do you, dear?
Just stop a minute right there.
What?
No, this is utter nonsense. We're not having a large wedding with bridesmaids and flower girls.
Why, ever not?
Because it's unseemly, that's why ever not.
Why? Because I'm not 21.
Oh, it has nothing to do with age. Your last wedding was a social scandal, and if we have another big wedding, it'll only remind everybody of your disastrous marriage to that infidel Wade Matthews.
Oh, don't you see? That is precisely the reason that I want a large wedding now. I want to stamp out once and for all the memory of that disastrous mistake.
Now, sweetheart, listen to me. A small, intimate wedding with family and close friends. That's the way to celebrate our remarriage. A large marriage will be tasteless, and I'll have none of it.
I've got some other things to take care of.
Thanks, Hillary. I don't know how to explain this, Travis. I'm stunned. I really am.
Are you going to tell me you had nothing to do with this?
At no time was any of the information that you gave me in the story that I wrote.
Well, then how did it get in the magazine,
I
Brooke?
honestly don't know.
You are the editor, aren't you? Don't you proofread copy before it goes to press?
Of course I do. I am saying this material was not in the story.
I gave you that information in the strictest confidence. What do you think is going to happen when my party finds out about this? Don't you realize that in politics, timing is everything?
Look, I'm sorry, Travis. I am as upset about this as you are, believe me.
I still want to know how confidential information got into your magazine.
When you gave me your political plans, I took notes. You know that. I put them in my private files. I honored our agreement. I did not put any of that information into the story.
Who has access to your files?
Hillary, my secretary, Janet.
Someone wanted to embarrass me publicly, and they picked a damn good way to do it.
Well, it certainly wasn't either of them. Listen, hold on a minute, all right? Oh, God. Yeah, Hillary, would you send Skye in here? Yes, right now.
Brooke, why are you asking all these questions about last night?
I just want to know if you worked late last night.
No. I did the work that I had to do, and then I went home.
Were you home all evening?
Brooke, what's going on?
Skye, just answer the question. Were you home all evening?
Yes.
Look, I don't mean to be suspicious, but would Adam vouch for that?
Why do I need anybody to vouch for me? Look, my father got home very late last night. But if you don't believe me, why don't you call Stuart? Call the housekeeper. They'll tell you I was there all evening. Now, will somebody tell me what's going on?
There was a breach of security in this office.
Yeah. And I know who's behind it. I'll see you later.
Wait, Travis.
Don't I have a right to know what's going on?
Perhaps you're right, Langley, but can't you understand how I feel about it? This is my last wedding, and I want it to be joyous, that all of our friends and relatives can enjoy it with us. And how could that be possible if you insist on a small ceremony? Darling, we need a place like St. Luke's.
I understand you're wanting to share our happiness with as many people as possible. And I have no objection to our having a large party somewhere along the way. But a small, intimate ceremony with just you and I, our family and closest friends, that would be much more romantic and meaningful without being on public display. Now, you know I'm right.
Do you agree, then, that we can have a large party soon after the wedding?
Well, I'll think about it.
Come in.
Janet said you wanted to see me, Miss English.
Yes. Did you bring the logbook from last night?
I have it right here.
I just want to ask you a couple of questions, Martin. You worked last night, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How late did you work?
Oh, practically all night. They've been putting in a lot of overtime working on your new offices. I had to wait until the workmen left.
Did anybody else come in? Anybody who's not listed here?
Nope. I make everybody sign in and out. That's my job.
What about Adam Chandler? Was he here?
Well, yes.
I don't see his name here.
I never make Mr. Chandler sign in, Miss English. I mean, nobody ever does. I mean, he's the owner of the whole building.
I'm not blaming you, Martin. Do you know what floor Mr. Chandler was on?
As far as I know, he was in his office.
Okay. I appreciate your coming in. I think I know what happened. Thank you. You can leave.
I'm right here. you want me to get the door? Yes, please. It's either Brooke or Travis Montgomery.
Talk to Adam.
Hey, now hold it right there. Yes, it's all right. I'll see Mr. Montgomery.
Who the hell do you think you are, Chandler?
Tell me, darling, how is Ellen?
Well, she's doing a lot better, but it's gonna still be a while before she's back on her feet.
Well, of course it is. Darling, tell Julie to give her mother all my best, will you?
I sure will.
Well, now, let's get back to Cecily's party.
Okay.
I was wondering, sweetheart, if you would be kind enough to act as her escort for that evening.
Cecily's escort?
Well, just for the party.
Grandma, I really don't think I can do that. I mean, well, you know, Julie and I, we've been going out a long time now.
Why, no, darling, but you're not going steady, are you?
Well, we haven't actually put it into so many words, no, but it's implied.
Well, darling, I've certainly nothing against Julie. As far as I can tell, she's a very lovely young woman, but, well, in my opinion, darling, you're both far too young to tie yourself to only one person.
Grandma, we are not that young, okay? And besides, we really do not want to go out with anybody else.
Well, I'm certainly not going to tell you how to live your life. However, this party is very important to Cecily. Now, darling, don't you think that you could do me a favor and be her escort just this once?
Grandma, I'm sorry, okay? I can't. I just wouldn't feel right about it.
Well, you have something against Cecily?
Well, no, that's not it at all. It's... Look, why don't you ask Chet, huh? I bet he would jump at the chance to take her.
Chet. Who's Chet?
Chet Webster.
Well, is this someone that Cecily likes?
I really don't know. Why don't you ask her? Look, Grandma, I gotta go, okay? I'm gonna be late for class. I'll talk to you later, though, okay?
Darling,
bye.
Oh. Hello.
Hi, Aunt Phoebe. It's Cecily. Is Charlie still there?
No, darling. You just missed him. He just left.
Well, did you ask him about the party?
Yes, sweetheart, I did. And I'm afraid the news is not good.
Would you care to join me? You're not getting away with this.
With what?
You planted that paragraph about my plans to run for Senate.
Oh, that.
Well, at least you're not denying it.
Why should I deny it? I think the people of this state have every right to know what you're really up to, Travis.
You know, publishing that now isn't going to stop me, Adam. It may cause me some problems, but I'll handle them.
Well, I'm glad to see you're taking it so well.
Oh, don't fool yourself. What you did was totally unethical, and believe me, it's going to come back to haunt you.
Well, I don't really believe in ghosts. And I haven't forgotten, my friend, how you cheated me out of the Spencer Aeronautics deal. Now, you did a lot of very dirty dealing in that one, didn't you? This is by way of reminding you that it's not going to happen again.
So you're still crying about that, huh?
No, I'm just warning you about the Wells and Murphy takeover. I know you're bidding against me on that, and this time Chandler Enterprises is going to win.
We'll see.
No, you'll see. Because of that information in Tempo, every move you make from now on is going to be news, buddy. News. Translate. That means no more tricks from Travis.
You want to talk to me about dirty tricks after what you just did? You know, it's a shame, really, because I like Brooke. But you're going to pay for that little stunt you pulled. Tempo magazine is dead in the water. You heard it here first.
something awful.
Oh, I miss you too, sweetheart. Tell me, you're not going to be late for class, are you?
No, Mom. This is my free period.
Good. Oh, honey, wait till you see the beautiful roses your father brought me here.
Well, he missed you, too.
Good to know. We're all going to be together tomorrow.
I can't wait.
Thank you, sweetheart, for the call, and I love you.
I love you, too, Mom. Bye-bye. Hi, have you seen Charlie?
Cecily, has anything happened?
No, nothing. Everything's fine.
Well, you don't look fine.
Everything's okay.
Cecily, I'm your friend. If you're unhappy about something, you can tell me.
Well, it's just that... Julie, I feel so awful. Nobody here likes me.
Where did you get an idea like that?
From the kids, the way they treat me.
Oh, come on. You're new here, and it seems like lots of kids like you.
Well, I don't think so. You're the only one who's being nice to me.
Oh, yeah? What about Charlie?
I don't want to talk about him.
Why not?
Because he hates me.
Now, Cecily, now I think you're flipping out.
You wouldn't say that if you knew what he did to me.
What? What did he do?
Well, you know the party that Aunt Phoebe wants to give me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she asked Charlie to come, and he refused.
Yeah, thanks for alerting me. I get the picture.
Anytime, Daddy. I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
I'll get it, Adam.
No, Cass. I'll handle this myself.